Hi there, sign of Capricorn. This is Kim here with messages you need to hear for your next 3 days or around that time. Of course, they can be predicting things in the future or giving you insight from the past, but the changing of the energy is why they're every 3 days. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. Let's pull a breakthrough spread. A shortened version of it, of what we need to have a breakthrough about, the challenge, the breakthrough, and the probable outcome here. That was the alchemy deck, Kim Krans, and this is her archetype deck. So what do we need to have a breakthrough about? Challenge, the breakthrough, and the probable outcome. All right, and we'll use a few tarot cards for each spot also. That was horrible. Hope you guys are having a good day today, wherever you're at. Thank you for joining me. We'll do it like this. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit card. Okay, so the Hermit card usually comes out when we are in solitude, looking back on our path or thinking about the future of our path, but more so like a feeling of being alone or being in solitude, maybe of your choosing, you know, isolated. Okay, and the 108 Oracle also. Bottom of this deck is the Bodybuilder card, which says Capricorn on it. I wonder if you can see that. I think you can see that. Power, strength, force, vigor, domination, influence, self-improvement is on the card. Let's see what we need to have a breakthrough about. Silver and Alethea. So that's like wisdom. Silver can represent a few things. So it represents in this deck, in this particular deck, of polishing off the silver so that you can shine. So it's like polishing off something, maybe a skill or talent, since Alethea here is representing, you know, wisdom and your knowledge. Luxurious things, having luxurious things with silver. The divine feminine energy of receiving. Yeah, divine feminine. The moon. It looks like the moon. It always looks like the moon, that card to me. What is beneath the surface? So, mysterious changes too. And the Nine of Swords is coming out here. Usually the Nine of Swords has to do with worry, or could be our fears. So I think it's a breakthrough regarding our fears, or breaking past our fears. It could be about doing something maybe solo, or going off on your own here in some way. So the biker says lone wolf style, nonconformist, loves freedom and moving on. And then here's that decision. Very strong Libra energy here. It does say Sagittarius on this card. That one says Libra. Conviction, decision is made, an offer is accepted, or bringing something to order. Seems like it's a decision. There's a decision. It has to do with moving past our own fears. of doing something on our own, or I don't know, either branching off on our own or going off on our own, like in regards to from a relationship. Here's the challenge, the conjunction, which is the card that represents eternal love. Something that is fated, that you feel like this would be the one energy. If it's not a person, then it has to do with like a certain event that happens. It's meant to happen here. Oh, okay, in the shadow. There may be a challenge here also about being honest with ourselves about how we feel regarding a connection that we might be in at this moment, and as to whether or not we feel it's the one, or not. And I feel like the shadow can be a little bit of representing denial in some sense here. King of Wands, which is the natural born leader. Very Leo kind of energy of strength. And then your energy, the devil energy here too. But however, the devil might be indicating some sort of fear or something here. Yeah, I mean, it's coming across to me as like the fear of moving on from something. Someone, it's something that we feel kind of attached to for some reason. And I mean, and it's like the energy of what's wanting to come about would be the King of Wands. Maybe a strategy is mixed in there too with this, with the devil energy of what you want to manifest. So I think there's a little bit of admitting to ourselves of what we feel like is a change of state, or what we feel like is over done, and so that we can move on towards some other things in our life. Ultimately, I think that's the challenge, would be to like lift on up with the hot air balloon, balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, rise above, elevate, and feeling good. So let's see what the breakthrough is. Let's move on to Chiron, the wounded healer, and the unseen. That's interesting. And the colors look very similar too. So your breakthrough is that something here has healed within you. Something that hurt really bad, obviously, with Chiron. The unseen represents, to me, in this reading, it's like a breakthrough, unseen healing, maybe even a miraculous healing that's going on, something very physical with your body. Four of Wands, it's your breakthrough. So I think your breakthrough is about something that you don't necessarily see, that there's been great healing taking place here, and it's leading you onto this path of purpose with 1111, and being with the right people. You think of marriages, you think of or being in a group with different alliances, or people that are all here. It's like sharing a common goal. So something is leading you to a celebration in that sense. Yeah. Now you have the Eight of Wands as part of your breakthrough too, which says good news is coming in, changes in the air. That can represent Cupid's arrow coming in too, because of communication. And maybe whoever this conjunction is representing, something that is going to come together. So this moves you pretty fast into the next chapter of your life, your next thing. So this can be also travel. It's good news. Both of them are good news. The person of earth says the provider or caretaker, prosperous, secure, grounded, having a lot of material items, being secure and happy in that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you all could be having mended something that was kind of, could be mending a relationship, possibly. Or upgrading. Or upgrading, because the repairman is to like fix, heal, or fine-tune things in your life. There's some sort of unseen healing that's going on, maybe with in regards to your family, your connections. This says fine-tune, heal, fix, making adjustments, recover, making things right, mending and restoring. And it also can mean upgrading too. So, what is your outcome? Rising from the ashes. So what is done is kind of done with the ash card. What is done, and then you rise from it. Wow. What has been seen cannot necessarily be unseen at this point with apocalypsis. If it was something about a person, you know, like somebody showing you their true colors or seeing the darkness, because the apocalypsis is about dispelling the darkness, but you're like the light that sees it when it surfaces. So, and then rising from that. Very strong Taurus energy here too. King of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. Which I'm seeing that 7 from the biker too. So though something might end and it's a change of state, it's different. The darkness gets dispelled in some way. The darkness gets dispelled and you rise from the ashes, like a phoenix rising type of moment. So you have many choices and many options available to you with the 7 of Cups. I think there possibly is some confusion over the choices. The King of Pentacles is usually that person who is the committed to the family financially, or committed to a business. They could be a business-minded person. I have something happening here timing-wise within 1 to 3 months. It has to do with this ash card here of many choices becoming available to you as you release the grip of the past or things that you have held on to, things that need retiring. So it says bone tired, exhaustion, old habits die hard, family patterns stuck in the past. Can have a little bit to do with escapism. I'm going to get some more clarity on what's going to happen here with these choices. It honestly looks like finances are going to go very well and that you'll have cause to celebrate. Something gets healed, but it's going to be totally different with the ash. Something gets healed, but it's totally different. Healed. Yes, 4 of Swords. Healed. Taking a time out. Pause. Not wanting to, or disengaging from any kind of conflicting energy or heartache or any of that. Like you think of the 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords that surround it. Taking a time out or break from those energies. Here's your own energy with the Queen of Pentacles. But, okay, so the way that it's coming out is giving me the message of you deciding to be very careful with who you give so much to, who you decide to give love to, your money to, your financial backing, or who you decide to be maybe even in a partnership with, like a marriage with that Queen of Pentacles quote. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. 8 of Swords. So Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is kind of like saying that somebody didn't come through for you, or they weren't honest about something. Could have to do with some sort of promise for an offer or some type of money that somebody maybe needs to, I don't know, it might be about somebody needing to pay you back, or somebody that said that they were going to come through with some sort of money or financial help or some sort of offer like that that didn't move forward. So it leaves you wondering if you can like trust this person. And the Eight of Swords, it's the same story here of feeling kind of like in your head, or feeling trapped in a situation where it's like, I can't move from this spot, I have to stay here. There's a lot of anxieties about the ways that you can have freedom, or wanting more freedom. For a lot of you all, there's a new partnership coming with the Two of Cups. That's my card for real love. And Judgment is when we're waking up. And another King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles energy, really strong. This is somebody that wants to like commit to you, take care of you, financially at least invest in you. And I think that maybe something just kind of moves so slow, or we're holding on to something from the past that it's like Spirit is coming here with a big alarm clock with this connection and saying, wake up, there's this path right here. And if you choose to go down it, like your wishes are granted, financially abundant for sure. If it's a business partnership, it does very well with your finances. It's a very good sign for that. A rebirth moment, the Magician. This could be other people. I think they're saying to rest up, because there's something here about awakening your motivation to create and to manifest. And I think some sort of communication you get, or that comes in, is going to bring that motivation back. I think it is this. I think it is an unexpected offer or opportunity coming in with the Knight of Cups. Could be somebody proposing something to you, maybe anything from romance to a job offer or something related to career. So it looks really good. The Nine of Cups is telling you to really focus here now on you doing you, focusing on your happiness, your satisfaction. It's all going to work out. It's like there's something in the unseen coming together here, and it all works out. Yeah. Staying balanced, and I feel like this is a new relationship or partnership here that comes in. 222, bringing in balance to your situation. So 222 says, trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing. As you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and action, I am balanced. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Good messages, a little cryptic, but I'm sending you so much love. Bye.